While this has certainly been a benchmark year for collaboration, the Town of Oro Valley has also seen major success in other areas. The foundation for all of our success has been fiscal responsibility, as demonstrated by our balanced budget. And as a result, for the first time in many years, we were able to reinstate a 2.5% cost of living adjustment for all employees as a way to express our gratitude for their perseverance and loyalty. I can say with great confidence that this is only the beginning. We will continue to make good on that promise by implementing police department step increases and employee merit raises for the 2013-2014 fiscal year. I want to thank each of our employees for having faith in me, my fellow council members, our town manager, leadership staff, in order to fulfill our promise. You hung in there during the years when we were unable to provide additional compensation, yet we were asking you to do more with fewer resources. I realize many of you could have jumped ship, but you didn't. You stuck with us, demonstrating the depth of your commitment not only to this organization, but to the residents of Oro Valley as well. For that, I am eternally grateful. Can I please ask our town employees to stand for the record? Thank you for all that you do. I'd like to share a few other highlights from this past year. Steam Pump Ranch has been open for public use. We built a parking lot, restrooms, and renovated buildings, bringing this historical site back to life. And on October 13th, we'll host the first ever Steam Pump Ranch Fall Festival. The Parks and Recreation Department is working to complete an archery facility at Naranja Park. At James D. Creek Park, a partnership with the Dow's Dream Foundation and Diamondbacks resulted in the renovation of Green Field, and a grant from the Cake Steakhouse enabled the construction of an accessible playground. Most notable, however, is the $5 million Aquatic Center Enhancement Project, which will transform our municipal pool into one of Arizona's premier aquatics facilities. The Aquatic Center, which is slated for completion in March 2013, will feature a 50-meter competition pool, a 25-yard community pool, splash pad, water slide, family changing rooms, community multi-use room, concessions, and much more. In addition to providing Oro Valley families a place to spend the entire afternoon, this new competition-level facility will draw state and regional events, ultimately contributing to the economic health of our town. This has been an extraordinary year, and I'm here to tell you the state of our town is strong. As we move forward into the 2012-2013, I'm excited about what lies ahead. We will continue to focus on fiscal responsibility, annexation efforts, recruiting primary employers, supporting local businesses, continued investment in town infrastructure, and for the first time ever, the creation of a youth advisory group to engage Oro Valley students in local government. Speaking of students, I'd like to give a shout out to some recent Oro Valley grads. Jake Fisher, Ironwood Ridge High School. Jared Tevis and Kadeem Carey of CDO High School. Their Herculean efforts helped the Wildcat football team defeat Oklahoma State last week. Life's good at OV, and we're committed to keeping it that way. But when life is good, we have to remind ourselves to stop taking things for granted. Not long ago, my son Mason and I went to a late-night movie at the Oro Valley Marketplace Theater. When the movie got out around midnight, we saw a patrol car cruising the parking lot. Behind us, we heard some voices, and I turned around to see two teenage girls walking out of a different movie. I realized at that moment in time how awesome it is to be mayor of a town where our kids feel safe enough to walk around after midnight. I turned to Mason. And I asked him, how many other communities in the country do you think you would see this happen? And he replied he couldn't think of one. I told him, never take what we have here for granted. We have something truly special here. We're blessed to live in one of the safest communities in the nation, surrounded by gorgeous mountains and enviable amenities. But as we look to attract new employers, families, and special events, We need to do a better job telling our story. To that end, the Oro Valley Economic Development and Communications Divisions has been working to identify the town's brand to better reflect who we are and what we have to offer. With the aid of the community, they have crafted a new tagline to guide that effort. Today, I'm excited to unveil this concept for the first time. There's a lot of work that goes into developing a tagline, including workshops with town staff, focus groups with community leaders and business owners, and surveys to solicit community input. The feedback that emerged was surprisingly consistent. We take pride in our natural environment and beautiful views and appreciate outdoor recreation. We are a town of engaged citizens who view community as family. We value public safety, quality roads, and infrastructure. And here's a tagline that captures who we are. It's in our nature. Outdoor recreation. Outdoor recreation, it's in our nature. Engaged citizens, it's in our nature. Public safety, it's in our nature. Collaboration, it's in our nature. And the list goes on. What I really appreciate about this tagline is that as Oro Valley continues to grow and we add more attributes to our identity, this tagline will grow with us. Arts and culture, it's in our nature. Aquatics, it's in our nature. Bioscience, it's in our nature. This simple tagline will unify the many facets of who we are and help us tell our story of success. This community is the result of 1,000 success stories born out of hard work, collaboration, innovation, compromise, and mutual respect. Oro Valley's success didn't just happen on its own, and it didn't happen overnight. It happened because we were deliberate in the partnerships we formed and in the goals we set for ourselves and for the entire region. The town of Oro Valley has experienced overwhelming success this year because of our dedicated management team and outstanding staff. I'd like to ask our town manager, Mr. Greg Caton, to please stand and be recognized. Thank you, Mr. Caton, for all you do for the community of Oro Valley. At this time, I'd like to issue a couple of messages. A message to the Oro Valley Town Council. Thank you. Our town's success is a direct result of your leadership. But let's never forget that our job is to set policy and provide direction. We have a talented town manager and staff who will carry out our vision and goals. So aside from the first and third Wednesday of each month when we meet in council chambers, let's take the time to enjoy our town and engage the community. That's how easy our job should be. A message to our residents. My view on what local government should do for our residents is threefold. Number one, provide basic services at an affordable cost. Two, partner with other entities, private or public, for-profit or not-for-profit, to better our community. And three, assist residents who truly need help in this uncertain economic time. What is my expectation from you? Only two things. I ask that you focus on the town's positive aspects. Talk about the great things that we're doing and be proud of where you live. Write letters, email, Facebook updates, and tweets about our successes. Not only to your friends and neighbors, but to your council members as well. We work very hard to provide you with a place you can be proud to call your home. And secondly, please shop locally. When you support Oro Valley businesses, you're supporting the services and infrastructure that the town provides for you. We all have a social contract, a commitment to one another that we will work together to move this community forward. Let's be the community that reintroduces the idea of respect back into each other's lives. There are many thank yous that need to be said today. Thank you to the Greater Oro Valley Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, President and CEO Dave Perry, and each of the sponsors who made today's event possible. The Chamber has been and will continue to be an important partner in Oro Valley's success. Another longtime partner and collaborator is the Hilton Conquistador Golf and Tennis Resort. Thank you to Lynn Erickson and the staff who always put on a spectacular event. Thank you, Lynn. mom, Kathy, and my children, Mason, Mara, McKellen, and Jordan. Thank you for your patience and support. I do this as much for you as I do for the entire community. And my parents who are here today, Mom, thank you for teaching me compassion and caring, and that it's my responsibility as well as my obligation to help as many people as I can and to show people that it's okay to be respectful and kind to each other. And Dad, thank you for instilling in me that there's no shortcut to success. And a success doesn't happen by accident or luck. Rather, success happens when we set out intentional systems and protocols to achieve the desired end result. To all of you in the audience, I commit to you that Oro Valley's success will not rely on luck or accident, but rather our successes will rely on the intentional collaboration and respect among people in this room. You've heard the old saying, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. And when I look around this room, it's clear that the town of Oro Valley keeps good company. I can wholeheartedly say that we are just as invested in you as you are in us. The talents and resources you contribute will move the entire region forward together. And when each one of us is successful, we all share a part in that success. In that spirit, I'd like to once again recognize the friends and partners I mentioned today. As you hear the name of your group, please stand and remain standing. Don't be shy. Business owners. Come on, business owners, stand up. City of Tucson. City of South Tucson. Town of Oro Valley. Town of Oro, State Family. Pima County. Pima County Public Library. Regional Transportation Authority. Pima Association of Governments. State Family. Arizona Commerce Authority. TRIO. MTCDB. Pima County SWAT. Golden Ranch Fire District. Oro Valley Hospital. Southern Arizona Arts and Culture Alliance. Greater Oro Valley Chamber of Commerce. SABA. NPA. Town of Oro Valley staff and the Town of Oro Valley residents. This is just a sample of the people who have helped Oro Valley become a community of excellence. From this day forward, let's commit to engaging ourselves in partnerships and collaborations that will result in the success of the entire region. Your support is invaluable. Thank you for being a part of Oro Valley's success story, and thank you for joining me today.